more than half the people on Earth live within 100 miles of the ocean. And even those who live nowhere near the sea are dependent on this massive saltwater ecosystem that covers 70% of our planet. In 2017, over 3 billion people depend on marine and coastal resources for their livelihoods. Until recent decades, most people considered the oceans to be an inexhaustible resource, so vast and so plentiful that it was beyond humanity's ability to deplete it of fish. Mankind's challenge today is to find a balance between harvesting the ocean's bounty, yet carefully safeguarding the ocean's resources. For more than 40 years, Harbor Seafood has been harvesting and delivering some of the world's best seafood. They understand there is an urgent need to work at all levels to drive commercial fisheries towards sustainability and at the same time improving the management of the world's small-scale fisheries and aquaculture practices. Harbor Seafood's goal is to empower local communities to take charge of their ocean resources in a way that safeguards their supply well into the future.
The passion over here is working directly at the resource, and that doesn't mean just our fishermen, our partners, it's the communities.
In southern Sulawesi, Harbor Seafood is supporting small-scale crab fishing communities at a grassroots level. Sustainable harvesting of the blue swimming crab now plays a vital role in the local economy of this region, with Harbor Seafood working tirelessly to improve resource governance, sustainability, and effective management. An established hatchery now releases several million juvenile crabs annually. During harvesting, egg-bearing females and undersized crabs are returned to the sea. Traps and nets are ecologically sound, with no direct impact on the non-target species or juvenile crabs. These are all measures that ensure the livelihoods of these communities for generations to come, at the same time ensuring effective management of their resources.
Every single product has to maintain the same levels of responsibility, and we've got to pay attention to this extreme detail that goes into this process that we do here, because ultimately that's what's going to make all the difference in the world.
Today's consumers have a responsibility to demand that the crab meat they are eating was harvested in a responsible, ethical, and sustainable method. Harbor Seafood is committed and shall remain committed to providing high-quality seafood, while looking to ensure future generations have access to these resources. Harbor Seafood's ideology is strengthened by partnerships with key processing plants that share and practice these beliefs. Their on-site quality teams monitor every step of the harvest and production process to ensure the best possible quality.
Knowing what Harbor standards are for food quality in the U.S., we're at charge to deliver that by inspecting the product at the source. What passes, what fails. It's not just coming to them and saying, here's our standards, here's our requirements, please process it. It's also learning about how do they live here, what's their culture, how do they catch the fish, the crab.
Human well-being cannot be achieved without the protection and conservation of the ocean's ecosystem. To maintain the quality of life that the oceans have provided to humankind, while change will be required in how humans view, manage, and use the ocean's resources.
People say to me on a regular basis, they say, what difference does it make if you can only save or add a few crabs or a few fish? And my answer to them is that one at a time, one fish, one crab, 1 pound, we can make a difference.